Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Donnie, and today I'm just gonna be getting ready with you guys for work and just talking about my life lately, what it's like being in part-time at Disney, and all that fun stuff. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a makeup guru. I just kind of made up my own routine in like 8th grade and then would update it as I got older. Also, just ignore my face. I am breaking out a little bit, but I am trying to get better at telling myself that it is acne, it is normal, and everyone has it. I know some of you guys have been asking what my full makeup routine is and the products that I use, so I'm gonna be showing you guys that today. I have a lot of free time before work today. I don't start till 5:45, so I thought that would be a fun thing to do. I don't normally get ready for work if I don't feel like it or if I start at 7 in the morning, but when I have a lot of free time with my day, I will. So I like just scrubbed and washed my face, and whenever I do that, my skin gets really tight and dry, and it gets like that in the Florida weather anyways, so I like to use this. It's just the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel, the unscented one. And Caitlin was actually the one that showed me this, and I love it. A little bit really does go a long way, and it does help my skin kind of get the moisture that it needs. I just use this to hold back my hair because my hair is very long and wild and it gets in my face a lot and it bothers me. So I just got this. It's really cute, like mini bow. So the first thing that I normally start with in my makeup routine is my eyes. And I know that a lot of people start with their face, but when I do my eye makeup, it gets really messy, especially my mascara. I don't try and like keep it clean. I just let it go where it wants, and then I clean it up later, and then I do my face makeup, and that's just the best, most effective way to do my makeup for me. So I'm gonna start off with my eyebrows, and I just use the Benefit brow pencil in the shade 3.5 and their brow gel. So I guess I can start talking a little bit about part-time and what it's been like for me and if I like it and stuff like that. So if you guys don't know, I am part-time at Art of Animation, and I've been there for about a month so far, and I like it a lot. It is very busy. I didn't expect it to be as busy as it is. I really like being in busy environments. I don't really like sitting around all day because it makes the time go by slower. It is a really fun place. The only thing that I am having trouble with at the moment with part-time is that I don't really get scheduled that much, if at all. Today is my Monday and my Friday, meaning that this is the only day that I'm working this week, and it's only a 6-hour shift, so it's not really ideal. I obviously want to be working more hours and making more money, but that's just a part of part-time. You can get scheduled as little or not at all as Disney wants. You just kind of have to work around it and pick up shifts and stuff like that. I, for some reason, cannot pick up shifts right now. That's been kind of rough. I can't pick up at all, so I'm just stuck with the 1 to 2 days a week. I'm normally 2 days a week. I'm normally working Friday, Saturday, but this week it's only today, and I'm working a 5:45 to 11:45 shift. Okay, I just finished my eyebrows, and I'm now moving on to my eyeliner. I use the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I'm not a big fan of liners that are not liquid, just because I found that liquid eyeliners are really easy to put on. I put on my eyeliner so fast now, and I've been using this for years. It doesn't really smudge or come off in the rain at all, which is really nice. And it's just really easy to use. Okay, so I just did my eyeliner real quickly, and now I'm gonna do my bottom liner. I fill in my bottom waterline, and I just use a black eyeshadow, and I've noticed that that sticks longer. I just use the black eyeshadow from Makeup Forever, and it's lasted me for a very long time. A little does go a long way with this. Some of you might be wondering if it gets in my eyes or if it's irritating. Sometimes that is the case. Sometimes it does flake into my eyes a little bit and it burns a little, but that's very rare. I think I've kind of perfected keeping it on the outside as opposed to like having it be flaky. Also, your bottom waterline will pick up the eyeshadow and have it stick rather than flake off. It does kind of go away halfway throughout the day, but then it kind of looks a little more natural. which I really like. The next thing that I do before I put on my mascara, just because it takes a long time to do and to dry, I like to put on a lip stain, because I've noticed when I put on lipstick throughout the day at the parks and stuff, it comes off very fast and very easily. So having a lip stain just leaves the extra color, so you don't have to keep applying as often throughout the day. And I just use the Fenty Beauty lip stain in the shade My Type 1. It's a very berry pink color, as you can see, but as time goes on it does fade and it leaves a really pretty pink. So there's that done, and as you can see, it's very bright. It looks a lot brighter on camera, and I kind of look a little crazy in this video. So now we're gonna get into my eyelashes. I don't normally curl my eyelashes just because I just don't feel like it most of the time. I usually am not taking the time to do my makeup. I'm just doing it pretty quickly. So I never take this extra step unless I have time. So we're gonna do that today. I just use this one. It's from Sephora. I'm pretty sure it's the Sephora brand, and it works pretty well. And then for my mascara, I use the Maybelline Colossal in the shade either Glam Black or Classic Black. I honestly don't know the difference, so whichever one I see first in the store, I usually just grab it, and these last me at least a month, if not longer, and it's really cheap. I love this mascara. I recommend it to everybody. I think it makes my eyelashes look really long, really pretty, and so I love this mascara. I know a lot of people are always asking me what mascara I use, so it is this one. And this is the longest part of my makeup routine, so I'm just gonna keep talking to you guys about my experience with part-time and what my plans are for the future. What I do with this is I start on my bottom lashes and then I do my top lashes after the bottom ones dry. What I've noticed is when I do my top eyelashes before my bottom eyelashes, these will kind of clump together because I'll be like this and they'll hit my eyebrows and then they get all jumbled and messed up and don't look how I would like them to. So that's why I do that. Like I said, I am working Art of Animation merch. I really like merch. It's pretty similar to food and bev, except we're not really obviously dealing with food. I am very used to working on the register, so that kind of came natural to me. I just haven't gotten my stalker training yet, so I don't know what all of that's about. But I really do want to be working more hours. I didn't really come here just to sit and do nothing all day, which is basically what I do, or I go to the parks and I spend a lot of money that I don't have. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to try and transfer to full-time. I just put in my transfers a few days ago, and I put them in for 9 locations, 2 different roles, and I am hoping to hear back really soon from at least one of them. I put in a lot at Magic Kingdom and a few at Galaxy's Edge, so I put in all the places that I really want to work. Always wanted to work in Magic Kingdom, so I am really hoping I get somewhere there. But I also really want to work in Galaxy's Edge. I think that would be equally as cool. I just did a backstage tour for Smuggler's Run, and it was the coolest experience ever. And so yeah, I'll obviously keep you guys updated with everything going on in my future, but that's just a little update. I wanted to come into Disney again part-time, just so I did have the option to transfer to full-time and to a location that I really wanted to work at. And so that is what I'm gonna be doing. Honestly, working part-time hasn't been awful. It's pretty nice to have a lot of free time. I go grocery shopping a lot. I have been super crafty lately. I am going to the Harry Styles concert. I'm going 2 days in LA, and recently I've been working on my outfits. It's taken me a while, but I guess while I'm waiting for my bottom eyelashes to dry, I can show you guys my first outfit. I'm sure if I have any Harry fans watching me right now, then you will understand this outfit, and if you don't, then it's basically, I'll put it up on the screen right here. It is an outfit inspired by this one. I thought it was super cute, and I don't even know how the idea popped into my head. This is the top, and these are the bottoms. Full hearts. That's what I've been doing with my free time because I'm off 5 days a week. which is a lot. It's hard to get into the work mindset when you only work 1 to 2 days a week, because every day I work, it's basically like, oh, well, this is my Friday, so I can just go to the parks tomorrow, which I don't want to be doing when I'm here. It's obviously super fun, and I've had a great time spending my off days in the park, but I really want to get into a work schedule and actually be going to work at least 4 to 5 times a week. Okay, so I just finished doing my eyelashes. I just did them really fast and cleaned up around my eyes. Now I'm gonna be doing my concealer and foundation. And for both of those, I just use the Too Faced Born This Way in the shades Nude and Almond. This is the part where I do not do my makeup the way that I probably should. I have 2 beauty blenders. This one's huge. Everyone makes fun of this one. And I normally use this one for my concealer and this one for my foundation, just because this has more coverage. But if it looks like I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I don't. But I just take a little on my beauty blender and then I put it like this, and I try to make sure I get it all around my face just to get like a solid base. And then I'll just take a little and I'll put it on my neck to blend it out. I also know I get a lot of questions about piercings, because I do have a nose piercing. I do have a lot of ear piercings. You are only allowed to have 2 ear piercings in your ear, and you are not allowed to wear your nose piercing at work. What I do, I just take mine out. I've had it for about 8 years, so my hole doesn't really close. But if you're worried about that, I know that you can get transparent inserts on like Amazon or something, and those are okay to wear at work. And once my foundation is done, I go in with my concealer and I just get all the dark spots and acne that I can, and then I do under my eyes and just put them in random spots to kind of brighten my face. Okay, and then the next step of my makeup routine is my bronzer and my blush. And I definitely don't know how to do bronzer. I just kind of put it on my face and hope for the best. But I use the Too Faced bronzer in the shade Chocolate Soleil. For my blush, I use the Glossier Cloud Paint. I have it in the shade Haze, which is also a darker, more fuchsia pink, like my lip stain, but I just like the way that it fades out, and I think it looks really pretty. Honestly, if anyone has any good bronzer tips, let me know, because I just kind of do what I think is right, and then I blend it out, and I think it looks fine, but it probably does not. Okay, and that is my blush and bronzer complete. And now we're gonna do my highlighter. And I have 2 different forms of highlighter. The first one that I have is the Fenty Beauty Matchstick, and I have it in the shade Pearl. And I've only used this a couple times. It's a more dewy kind of highlighter, but I've always used the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter palette, and as you can see, I use Summer the most. I just like how kind of natural and bright that one is. What I do is I have 2 different brushes. I have a smaller, more smashed kind of brush, and then I have a normal highlighter brush, and that's because I do highlighting in different parts of my face. I use this small brush and I just go like this, and then I put it on my nose and go in a little circle, and then I go up just to highlight my nose, and then I dip into it again and I highlight right under my eyebrows, and then I dip into it again and I do the inner corners of my eyes. And I've just noticed that highlighting all these places kind of brightens your face, and I just love how it looks, especially in the sun. It makes you look really young and kind of dewy. I never use that word, but everyone uses that word in makeup videos. And then I take my bigger brush and I try to get the excess around the sides, and then I just take a little of the moonstone and I go like this, and then I just highlight right above my cheekbones on both sides of my face. And then kind of finishing off this look, I just put on my Urban Decay lipstick. I love Urban Decay's lipstick. It is really pretty. They have a huge range of colors. I have so many different colors, but I just use the Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Hideaway, and this one's matte, but I don't really see it as that matte. I also have another one that's not matte, and it's called Rapture, and I also really love that one. I have no idea where I put it, but I usually put that one on instead of this one. They're basically the same color, but this one's just not shiny. And just to set all of my makeup, I use the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray. It says that you can use this also as a primer and just to spray your face if you need to. I only use this as a setting spray, and then I just let my face dry a little bit. And then once my face is fully dry, I go in with the Too Faced Mattifying Poreless Primer Powder. And I just take this and I go like that. Just go over all of the shiny parts of my face that aren't supposed to be shiny. And this is the final look. This is what I do whenever I'm going out or going to the parks and feel like doing my makeup and looking super cute. I don't do this every day. It is kind of a hassle, and I just tend to be lazy because I have so many days off. This has been my makeup routine for as long as I can remember, just switching in and out of products, and I really like how it looks. But if you guys have any recommendations for me, I'm always looking for new makeup or skin product recommendations. I don't have to leave for work for another 3 hours, so I'm not gonna change, but I will show you my costume because it is kind of cute. My costume right now is this shirt. It is just kind of a rainbow kind of paint swatch going all throughout the shirt, and I just wear black pants with them. And we don't have a shorts option, but we do have a long sleeve option. But that is my work uniform. I will not be changing and getting ready for work for at least the next 3 hours. But I just wanted to show you guys because I have not shown that in my vlog yet. So today is my Friday. I work 5:45 to 11:45, and then I don't work again until next Friday. And I have a few really fun plans coming up this next week. So if you want to keep up with all of my fun plans, make sure you go follow me over on Instagram so you can see all of the fun things that I will be up to this week. If any of you guys have any questions about DCP and transfers or part-time or full-time, make sure you send me a DM. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys very soon with another video.